everybody, welcome back to Hit or Miss Hallmark Movie Reviews. We are back.
Countdown to Christmas continues. Weekend number 3. Is it weekend number 3?
I think so. I don't know anymore. Anyway. We're motoring through.
Yeah. Today we were reviewing
Flipping for Christmas.
Starring Marcus Rosner and Ashley Newbrough.
This was written by Brett Hurd. I didn't see any other Hallmark credits, but lots of other acting, writing, directing credits for some shorts and other independent movies and TV shows. I also think he does stand-up comedy. I think I'm thinking of the right guy.
The director here is Catherine Burrell, and this is her directorial debut for Hallmark.
That's fun.
But she's been an actress in lots. The Good Witch, Wynonna Earp, and also Working Moms.
Canadian show, that's fun.
So what's this one about?
Before Christmas, Abigail agrees to help her sister with what she believes will be an easy flip of an inherited home. Things get tricky. Bo has a different idea.
Oh, Bo.
Bo
knows contracting.
So,
what do we think?
Okay, when I heard that these two, Ashley and Marcus, were going to be together in this one, I got very excited.
Me too. How these two pinnacle humans never landed together in the Hallmark matchy-matchy machine thing.
Yeah, should have been matched earlier, I think, eh?
For sure. I mean, they're arguably two of the most attractive actors in the Hallmark world, and both have been at it for quite a while, so it was nice to see them finally linked up.
Yeah.
And they did not disappoint in the chemistry department.
Yeah, I found the premise was kind of appealing. I like a good home reno-based story. Granted, this one didn't have a ghost, which that was the better one, I think. But I think I liked Mark and Ashley more than I liked the actual story here. They have great chemistry, as we said, on screen. I did not like Bo at first. He seemed kind of like a child, like a petulant, annoyed child and stubborn. And he was rude. But he eventually changed, as they always do.
They have to have that arc,
Yeah, I mean, this was standard Hallmark fare. It felt very old school, but it almost felt a little phoned in.
A little bit.
Okay, we need a Formula One. Let's go, writers. Come on, give us your best Formula One. We just need a filler.
Yeah, that's not always a bad thing, and they definitely spun a gender role reversal on the old evil condo developer plot. That we used to see a lot in Hallmark movies, but we haven't really seen that one in a while, so it felt as fresh as it could to me. I was like, oh, it's a girl this time.
Oh my gosh. No, but there was an evil condo developer.
I know, but usually it's a guy working for him, and he's like, I'm not really evil, and then, they have the change of heart, and they don't.
Yeah. As we said, the premise is very familiar. So if you want to see a movie about a successful business lady going home for the holidays, only to be thrown into a merry old situation with a gruff, hot guy who works with his hands, then this is absolutely for you.
I like your little rundown of it. That's good. That's better than the synopsis.
However, I think the story was convoluted. Too much. You have co-beneficiaries arguing over what to do with this inherited house. You have a sister-in-law / realtor / businesswoman / house flipper coming to town to flip the house that's inherited by two people to try and convince one of the co-beneficiaries, Bo, to sell it. Meanwhile, she just landed a big client who's the evil developer.
The evil developer, I think, maybe was a little too much.
And then he wants to come to the same town, take it over, and gentrify it all. That's a lot going on here.
It is. They tried to cram in a bunch of sort of Hallmark plots and all together, and
There's a bit much here. For a Christmas movie too, where was I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
This was another one where it kind of felt like Christmas, let's just slide a few Christmas tree and Christmas lights
it's at Christmas time. Yeah.
And also, I said this to you, who leaves their house to their contractor? Okay, granted.
We don't know what the relationship was like.
Well, we know, we do find out that Frank was more of a father figure to Bo, but really, logistically, the person leaving the will should have written in the will that the house should have been sold and the profits split between the co-beneficiaries.
Then there would be no movie.
Think of a better idea. Yeah. I also felt like the brother-in-law was kind of like this wet blanket, kind of useless. The house was left to you and someone else.
Yeah.
Step up and negotiate it amongst yourself unless your sister-in-law is a lawyer and she can actually help, then why get her involved?
Yeah, I think she was...
Because she's a house flipper?
Yeah,
it was kind of confusing.
The family dynamic was a little confusing, but you know, for me it added to the general chaos of the whole thing, so it didn't really bother me that much.
It bothered me. What I did like, I liked the ending. I like how Beau was finally able to open up and have, you know, Abby sit in the chair that he made for Frank.
Yeah,
the two chairs.
Rocking chairs.
Yeah, the chairs have sentimental meaning for Beau, and you know, since Frank passed away, he wasn't able to sit in them. And then I liked it, like right at the end, that they both kind of like relaxed and sat in the chairs. I thought that was pretty symbolic.
Yeah, it was very cute.
There was also a great line about a gentrification, and Beau had it. He said, "The brighter the skyline, the dimmer the stars." I was like, oh, that's some nice writing there.
It is
nice detail.
Should we head to performances?
Let's get to performances.
All right.
So the standout for me here was Ashley. I loved her. She came off as, you know, this tough, confident, sophisticated woman, but the scene that sold me on her was when she wrote Mom on the wooden ornament, and she became emotional doing it. I loved that scene. It made me emotional.
It was very nice.
I loved it. I was like, oh wow,
Yeah,
this is nice.
she had a good cry face going on.
Yeah.
Couple tears throughout the movie too.
Yeah.
She was, you know, she can just bring them on at will.
She was really great in that particular scene. And of course, you know, I think she's so pretty. Her eyes are very captivating. She really does draw you in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they go to like another universe. It's all like,
oh my goodness. Yeah, no, she looked great. But I also want to shout out Peter McNeil. I remember him from Good Witch. He's always like the Good Witch dad in my mind. He was the father here. He was great. He had a lot of heart and warmth, and he was like the emotional core of the film. And I loved the storyline with, you know, losing his wife.
Well, I agree with both the points. Ashley was my standout as well, and Peter McNeil delivered some great side emo.
Side emo.
But I also rather enjoyed the sister played by Natalie Lizinska.
Yeah, she was good,
Yeah, she was just fun and spunky.
Yeah.
A good side character.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit to Nit Picky.
Let's do it. So a nit for me, I didn't really like the montages of like kid play. Like having spontaneous paint fights, and then
the paint fight was cringe for sure.
And then like a couple of scenes later, they had a spontaneous snowball fight. I mean, this seems to be how they build romantic tension here for some reason. And
it's old people flirting.
I don't know.
Older people.
Like he kind of paints her shirt, and then she's like, like she just giggles.
It looked very painted on.
Exactly. A hit. I loved Ashley's wardrobe. I gotta call that out because she looked great. She wore so much green. It's my favorite color. It's obviously very festive.
Yeah, and then he was wearing that pink like jumpsuit.
I kind of like that.
Well, it was, but it was red and green. It was very
Her green suit in the beginning, in particular, was like a power green suit, which you don't really see. Anyway, she looked great. Shout out to wardrobe department.
Yeah. Nit, you're not done when you're tired. You're done when you're done.
You don't stop when you're tired, you stop when you're done. You don't stop when you're tired, you stop when you're done. Like, don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done. Don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done.
Yeah. Remember, don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
I'm done.
How many times did we?
I like how they Hallmarkified that. You know, I'll sleep when I'm dead is basically what that
Pretty
is.
much,
right?
yeah.
But yeah, how many times are you gonna say that in the movie? I think it was like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get it. It's a great line. We don't need it like 7 times at least, right? Yeah.
Nit, Grandpa, you had 104 years to sort out your house and family.
Well, yeah, so that's what I mean. Yeah, like, you should have written it in the will so that this chaos wouldn't have happened.
I know.
So you wouldn't have people
even
fighting.
In the last 10 years, like when you're 94, it's like, maybe we should talk about the place. It's like, no, you're good until you're 140.
It wasn't like he just passed away suddenly. I mean,
know,
he had a lot of time
Everybody was
to
like, well,
sort that out.
We knew it was happening. I was like, yeah, you didn't talk about the house. Like at all?
Strange. Just strange. Didn't make sense. Some plot holes there, for sure.
A little stupid.
Yeah.
Nit, we never got to see the Devacor plan sketches that Abigail drew to show the mayor.
That's right. Oh my God.
Like, it must have been really bad because he was like, but they never showed it. I must have.
But we saw the previous sketches of what it looks like now.
This is Brenbury now, The little shops, parks, food truck, the Christmas tree farm.
And when she was
Right?
like using the pencil like him.
Yeah. And then she's like, but look, this is what they're gonna do when they move in. They're gonna have all these condos and all these buildings. And it's like, well, you showed us the one before. We need to see the one after.
Yeah.
Remember I said that was probably too much work to add in all the graphics?
For sure. We had to imagine the worst.
The decor, we'll change it to this.
I understand.
Hit. Hot dog with cranberry sauce.
My stomach just rumbled.
Oh my God, I did hear that. That's crazy. I guess some people would think that's gross, but I would try
I would
it.
try like a turkey dog. That might be when a turkey dog is
Interesting.
acceptable. I've never had one, but you know.
Interesting.
I'm
I would
sure-
definitely try it. I like savory sweet together. So
I'm a big cranberry sauce fan, so I think I would try it. Depends. Cranberry sauce or jelly?
no, that was cranberry sauce. At least
I guess so.
That's what they
Cranberry
said in
sauce has like actual cranberries in it. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
Let's pull up the Christmas meter. You do it. No. Yeah. Oh. Disco. You discoed.
I am going to give Flipping for Christmas 5 golden rings.
5 golden.
It's not
rings.
great. I didn't hate it. I didn't even dislike it.
I mean, that's technically a miss. though.
good.
It's technically a miss.
Is it a miss? That's a
Yeah.
miss then. That's a miss. Okay, fine.
She just went with her heart. It's a Christmas.
You know, it's funny. I liked it more the first time I watched it. On second viewing, I saw all the holes and I saw all the confusion and I saw like too much going on.
Yeah,
I still loved them, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna rate Flippin' for Christmas 6 geese a laying because it's still good.
Not much better.
No, not much better at all.
You know, I might keep it on in the background.
God, you hear that?
You need to eat something.
I need to eat
Yeah.
something. Okay, you want to bring the list down?
Yeah, you do. Nice. Christmas party.
No. No time for partying. Ice skating.
No. Tree decoration. Yes.
Santa Claus.
Yes. Hot beverage. Quite a few. You know what I always notice with these hot beverages, especially in this one?
Lots of marshmallows.
Lots of marshmallows,
You know
and
why?
it doesn't move.
Because the wardrobe department's like, oh, I'm gonna give you real hot chocolate, but
in case it spills?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that why it doesn't move?
For
it's
sure.
like stiff in that cup.
That is the way you kind of do it in the winter, anyways. Like you generally like stuff the top with marshmallows, but the ones you see in Hallmark movies
Anyway,
are definitely
this
like
is
stage props.
just an
but
observation
It's
I
also
had,
something
but-
they can sip still, so you can get like the hot chocolate on your lip.
Yeah, I always
Yeah.
look for that to see if they're actually drinking.
Well, exactly.
There was a moment where, not outside, but she was sipping hot chocolate inside in her bedroom or something, and she did get some cream on her lip.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh no,
okay.
I think she goes for that.
Anyway.
Snowball fight.
Yes.
Yes.
Christmas market.
Yes. Caroling.
No.
We'll get that one.
Maybe.
Mistletoe kiss.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Love
right
when
at
we
the
have
end.
that
Was
one.
it?
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, what kind of B&B are you running here?
Oh man.
Character obsessed with Christmas.
No.
No.
A holiday tradition.
I think so, because her sister was talking about the race.
Unwrapping the gifts as quickly as possible.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Christmas magic.
No. No magic, just confusion. It was okay.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, you know.
It was less
Compared to the other
than-
movies this weekend, not so much.
It
but,
was, sneak peek. It was the lesser of the 3.
But yeah, if you played the weekend before, it might have been one of the better ones. Who knows?
Maybe.
They're cascading. But what did you think of Flipping for Christmas?
Let us know what you'd rate it on the Christmas meter. Let us know in the comments below. And we will see you very soon for our next review.
Don't forget to hit our contest video if you
Yes.
are.
Link will be in the description below. Check it out.
Until next episode.
Bye.
Bye.